A primi is a first course. We're asking you to use either a rice dish or a pasta dish. A secondi is typically an entree, a meat dish, fish dish, whichever you like.
You'll be serving your dishes to the most esteemed chefs of Italy at Antica Corte Pallavicina, a Michelin-starred restaurant in the heart of Parma. Be a sponge. Suck every piece of information you can, all right?
Okay.
Buon viaggio.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Ciao.
Shallot relay race right now.
We have 3 hours to prep and cook our primi and our secondi, and that's a little bit tight to do 2 dishes. Plus, we're cooking for a lot of really phenomenal chefs from the area. There's a lot of pressure, but I know these dishes are good enough to carry me to the finale.
Can you believe it's the final challenge?
No, I cannot believe it.
Crazy.
It's the fastest, slowest journey of my life.
For my primi dish, I'm making a prosciutto ragu with fresh fettuccine. For the ragu, basically I'm just subbing out beef for prosciutto. I will be cooking the prosciutto, and hopefully the prosciutto gods don't come down on me.
Brian, what kind of pasta are you making?
Cittara, using 00 flour in this.
What a beautiful serenade.
Why are you doing that?
I really enjoyed the tour of the Parmesan. I really think this pasta will help accentuate the flavors of that cheese.
I can't think of a better dish to showcase Parmigiano-Reggiano than simply butter, pasta, Parmesan cheese, a little cracked pepper, and a soft egg. I'm making this Parmesan fonduta more fluffy and airy by using a technique of aerating it. I think it's going to show a lot of technique and thought. I'm taking something that's really simple and presenting it in a new and modern way.
They made it look so easy.
Yeah, well, you know, they've done it a few thousand times.
This takes cutting the cheese to a whole new level, buddy. There we go. Woo.
Good job, guys.
There you go. Hey, you work for it.
Yeah.
Take a bite.
Mel, we've got 7.
7.
And I'm gonna have to start plating at 5.
My ragu is right where I want it to be. It tastes like prosciutto, but a really balanced tomato-forward ragu.
Am I fearful serving pasta to Italians? Yeah. But am I scared? No.
Five minutes. Thankfully, I clarified the broth the second time. It's beautiful, it's clear. I am very relieved.
Massimo, grazie mille per ci aver ospitato qua, è bellissimo. Lo so che tutti lo chef sono molto felici di essere qua.
Grazie a voi, è un onore ospitarvi.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, wow, ladies.
It's a table of 16 Michelin stars. I'm kind of freaking out. Our guest judge today is Evan Funke, and he's created a revolution of how pasta should be made back home. It's completely terrifying to cook pasta for him.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hello.
What did you make for us?
I made a fresh fettuccine with a prosciutto ragu that I steeped prosciutto in, but also grounded towards the end, as well as Parmesan rinds, finished with a little bit of Parmesan as well.
Melissa?
For my primi, I made a chicken annolini with a yuzu Parmesan brodo, but put a little bit of an Asian twist to it.
Thank you both.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Melissa's brodo is interesting. The use of the yuzu was very delicate, which was what I was expecting.
And you also really tasted the Parmigiano. The flavor from the rind in the broth really made a difference to the depth of that clarified stock.
Questo yuzu col parmigiano è veramente un balance incredibile.
And this is a good plate of food.
Next course, one more. We're not done yet.
Watching Evan eat the pasta is kind of scary.
2 minutes, Brian, 2 minutes.
2.
Oh, excuse me, chef, if you would please permit me. Scusi. Pardon?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you.
Hi, Brian.
Hi. What I made was cittara pasta with a soft egg yolk in the center and then a Parmesan fonduta over the top. I encourage you to mix all of it together to essentially make the sauce.
Kevin, what did you make for us?
a raviolo that is filled with cannellini beans and Parmesan whey. Underneath, a ragu of fresh borlotti beans, topped with the Gennari 36-month red cow Parmigiano.
Thank you both.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Brian probably made the best pasta of the day, just the pasta.
What I didn't really appreciate is the Parmigiano treatment. It's very artificial for me.
I think it's actually a good dish, but it's not the best way to use this ingredient.
Are you getting more stuff out?
I feel really good about my primi, but I've got a whole nother course to serve. For my secondi dish, I am making braised cabbage with a prosciutto jus and Parmesan fonduta.
Did you make enough?
That's half a ball of dough.
The fonduta's great. It tastes like Parmesan, but it has a really beautiful silky texture.
2 minutes.
The food's all coming out exactly the way I want it to. I'm just having a really good day.
1 minute.
Melissa, tell us what you made for your secondi.
I made a scallop with the prosciutto XO and radicchio. Chinese XO is a chili sauce that's often made with dried scallops. I decided to put the XO on top of the scallop. I hope you enjoyed it.
Stephanie, what did you make for us?
I made a braised cabbage that I braised with prosciutto, a Parmesan fonduta, a turnip and cabbage puree on the bottom, and chestnuts on top.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
Did you like the dish that Melissa gave you?
I love it because I love it, the combination of Chinese food and different culture together. Between the saltiness, the chili, the butter, full of flavor.
When she said she was making an XO sauce, I was afraid it would overpower the prosciutto, but it didn't.
I loved it.
Good job.
Let's see where we stand on this. Oh, buddy, yes.
My pork copa, it is absolutely perfect.
That make you want to slap somebody. 3 minutes, Brian.
This cook is really important. If you've made it this far, this is the one you don't want to mess up on. This is your chance to cook your way into the finale.
L'hai beccato benissimo.
This is bass, served with violina squash, pumpkin seed pesto, and prosciutto di Parma. There's a sage brown butter to tie that inspiration a little bit into that, and some crispy sage over the top.
Tell us about your dish, Kevin.
You have a roasted fresh pork copa with heirloom apples and 36-month prosciutto. It's pork on pork, which makes me very happy.
Thank you both.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
I loved Kevin's roasted apples. I loved the apple sauce.
There's a lot of acid there. I thought the sauce was quite nice. But the challenge is to use prosciutto. Just seemed, he had to use it.
An afterthought. It's also sliced very, very thin.
Right, he needed to figure out a better way to get it into the dish.
Una consistenza un po' troppo dura, difficile da mangiare, non ti invoglia a mangiare.
It's not so good.
I was happy with it. I thought that is delicious.
I thought the food tonight was actually, across the board, very, very good. All the chefs were impressed. Yeah, we were picking dishes apart because that's what we're here to do right now, but you should feel really good about the dishes that you made tonight.
There were 2 chefs who stood out. Melissa and Stephanie.
Me?
Yes, I said you. Congratulations to both of you.
Now, you guys do realize that you're in the finale. I mean, you're the 2 favorite dishes. I mean, you didn't seem to take a moment to enjoy that.
Like, I was psyched to be the final 10. I was like, we're crushing it. And now to be here and to see their cooking and to know that I earned my place is a really humbling and very proud feeling.